Most of the people I got to know in the last 2 years, let it be photographers, videographers, filmmakers, whatever, tend to only go out and shoot if they got something in mind they want to achieve. Maybe it's a vlog, maybe it's a client project, maybe it's just a travel film. But the main thing I notice, and I'm including myself in here, only create if they got a goal in mind, or if they have a strict intention to create something. Came up with that term of C-roll some weeks ago. All these videos you see on YouTube every day, like B-roll challenge, how to shoot super epic B-roll, and it's all about pushing yourself to create something. But I think a tool like this camera can be used to express yourself in some different ways, and that's where C-roll comes in. I remember back when I started to create videos for YouTube, all that 120 FPS stuff. Our first travel films, short vlogs, whatever, it always began with the idea, of course, and ended up in going out and shooting something that you had in your mind and you want to bring it to a video. I think you get what I mean. So then 2 years ago we moved over to the countryside, away from the city, and yeah, somehow I went through a journey of anxiety, depression, overthinking, negative thoughts, all that stuff. And we got that forest right behind our house, so it's a beautiful place. So we can just walk through our garden and you're directly in the middle of a small forest. And what I did then was to bring my camera really often with me without the purpose of shooting anything that could end up in a YouTube video or something that has a real purpose. So I collected a shit ton of gigabytes of footage that I've never used. So then sometimes I thought, why the fuck are you collecting all this footage? I mean, it's simple things like my girlfriend, our dog and me are walking through the forest, having a morning coffee in the woods or whatever. And that footage that I collected is definitely nothing special and nothing great. So anyone would say, wow, look at that crazy footage over there. That's not what I had in mind. I just wanted to hold on to these simple moments, to these everyday moments, but I had no intention to create something out of it. And it definitely helped me to deal with all these problems inside myself, just by watching old memories, just by going through all that footage on several SSD hard drives and seeing all the memories and seeing all the moments that were not so special but special in their own way. I hope you get what I want to share with you. I thought a long time about doing this video, and sometimes my ego said, what the fuck are you talking about? But then it somehow made sense. Like, I talked to so much people in the last 2 years that are creating really crazy stuff and really, really good work. But in the end, I think a camera should also be used to keep... A few weeks ago, Caroline and me had our 6th anniversary. She went through all my SSDs and put together a beautiful film of all our memories that were not on YouTube, that didn't make it to Instagram. And it was about 45 minutes long, and I remember sitting down on the couch and and I was just crying. I was just crying because all of these beautiful memories we had with our friends and with our travels, with in our everyday life. And that was also the moment where I said to myself, okay, there's A-roll, there's B-roll, there has to be C-roll. There has to be another way of creating something, or at least capturing something which somehow, maybe not, but hopefully will have an impact on your life, or will bring back some feelings, some emotion that you once had. And so this procedure of just taking the camera with you without the need to create something for other people, just for yourself. And even if you put it on a hard drive and you never touch it in the next 10 years, that's fine. But at some day, I'm pretty sure that it will mean something to you. And you're happy that you did it. Not for a client, not for YouTube, not for engagement, not for any fucking likes on Instagram. Just for yourself. Yeah, and that's what I call C-roll. Even if I lost 90% of my motivation and willing to create some great films for YouTube or my audience, this was really important for this healing stage where I remember the good things and forget about the bad things in my life. Like, I know that maybe some of you now are sitting on the other side of the world and think, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't got any problems. You got a big house where you live in. You have to be happy. That's what I also thought when I was, 26 years old. And now 3 years later, I know that there's nothing materialistic that can fulfill you. There's only this kind of legacy, purpose, fun in life that helps you to stay happy for a long time. Not what makes you satisfied for a short period. Anyway, I'm super happy to have all these pieces of video. There were good days, there were bad days, there were fucked up days where I couldn't move my body at all. I was laying in bed with depression, I was shivering all over, and I couldn't move. And I thought my life would be over. But if you put this all together, like the good days, the great days, and those super dark times, it somehow equals life. And I think it's our duty somehow as a creator or a creative person that we don't create things only for money, that we don't create things only for exposure to make others happy. Sometimes I think it should only be about us. Damn, this was poetic.
Sieht voll gut aus.